Welcome back. Thank you for coming back to see the final stage of this repair. If you've seen the previous two videos, we had a real knock in the gunnel here. The gel had been completely knocked off. Small area. The glass fibre underneath wasn't affected, and we've gone through two stages so far of actually rubbing that area down, filling it. Once that filler gel had gone off, we've now rubbed it flat. So the finished gel has gone off. Very nice temperature at the moment. It's gone off in only about 2 hours. It's gone off with the brush lines in. We've also got edges. So we're going to start with 240 grit sandpaper, and we're just going to rub down. And this isn't take too long. It's not. Sometimes we use bigger areas. We would actually use a small orbital sander to do this. And what I'm trying to do here is remove all the brush lines and the edge. I'm particularly going to work on the edge so we get rid of that little ridge, so it now becomes nice and flush. And unfortunately there's no way of avoiding this. You have to do this. There's no point changing down to finer sandpapers until we've actually got rid of the vast majority of those brush lines and the little marks and pits that are in there, and definitely the edges. So I'm just trying to, at this end, get rid of those marks and lines that you can still see the edge. There is a danger quite often on the actual very edge where you're going over onto gel coat that you haven't gelled over, that you can actually rub too hard and you can start going what we call go through on the outside. That's where you start getting black substrate coming through underneath because the gel's got so thin. This is particularly true on some of the more high performance boats, in which case you have got no option but to do some more gel work, more finished gel work, and extend it. But as you can see there, I've now got rid of that edge. It's actually, when you run your finger across, you can't pick it up. And all I'm doing now is just using the edge of the non-slip pattern on the deck as a guide, just to actually get rid of all those last few remaining marks in there. I've got a good flush finish coming up now. Another little tip: quite often to reform this edge, we will quite often put masking tape underneath here and gel down to it, and that will actually help reform the sharp edge of the gunnel. Okay, I'm happy with that now. You need to have a good visual look over it, run your finger over it, see if there's any sort of pits that you can feel. If there are, still just work with the 240 to get rid of those. And now we're going to change to wet and dry sandpapers. The boat is now totally protected forevermore. We've got good even coverage of gel coat back on here, but the 240 grit sandpaper is left behind clear sharp scratches that the eye can completely see. So now what we're going to go through a whole series of wet and dry sandpapers, basically to remove those coarser scratches. They will in turn leave scratches of their own, but they're getting finer and finer. So each time what we're doing here is removing coarse scratches and getting it finer and finer, and it's just get it damp, form the shape. That you can actually use a sanding block at this point. But when it's a small area, and particularly on the roll of the gunnel, it's actually easier to form it over by hand. As you can see, we're taking off quite a lot of gel dust here, so keep on cleaning it out. And this is 320 grit, so we've actually, it's a bit finer than 240. What you cannot do is jump between the grits. Because it actually takes too long for the very fine grits to actually remove the scratches. So you actually spend more time sanding it than you would with going through 4 different stages. Okay, so what we're going to do now is quickly just grab some paper towel. I'm just going to clean this off. What I'm particularly looking for now is any line, any little pit that is left there. If you can see something still, don't go to finer sandpaper. Keep going with the 320 until you've literally removed it. But actually, that's worked fine. So I'm now going to switch to a slightly finer sandpaper. I'm going to 600 grit. These are all readily available. You can order these good hardware stores or online. And what I'm doing here is now removing the 320 scratches caused by the 320 sandpaper. I'm just putting finer ones in. I'm also actually will just be getting off the last little remaining gel that is not completely flush. And this is essential. If you remember from the previous video, we slightly dish this surface so that when we paint this gel on, we don't just remove it all. There is actually an even surface left with a new colour in. Having seen after 600, this is completely flush. There's no sort of mark of any description left here now. So I'm now going to go with 800 grit, and all I'm just wanting to do here is just remove the coarse scratches left by the 600 and replace it by fine scratches left by the 800. And I emphasise there is no shortcut here. You have to go through the grades, as we call it, if you want to get a good finish. Okay, that's worked completely. Now we're going to change down to what will be our final one, 1200. Okay. You can go even finer than 1200. You could go to 1500 and some even to 2000. But this is very fine sandpaper now. I'm still getting gel dust coming off. To keep on dipping it in. But it's important now to go out beyond the area that you gelled. And this is the real secret for hiding the repair. If you remember, originally the repair was actually a quite a decent sized groove here, about that wide. But you can see how big an area we've done. That's how you hide the repair. You've taken the good finished gel coat out over onto good gel that's completely undamaged. And if you go through the new gel, all that comes through from underneath is good unaffected gel coat, and the eye cannot pick up the boundary, and that's the secret to hide it. Okay, if I dry that off now, we've got a really good flush finish, no problem at all. And if that dried out completely, it would appear you wouldn't be able to see the tiny scratches that the 1200 grit sandpaper's left behind, but it would appear as a dull area. So now we go to using a rubbing compound. We're actually going to use G3. Strange name. It is readily available in the marine trade now. It came to us from the auto trade, so it is readily available. You do not have to buy it in this big bulk, this big quantity. This is what it looks like inside. It's a very fine paste. To make it easier for us, we just actually put it into a little tube with water in to dispense it. That's all you have to add on. We have a proper polishing tool that we use. You don't have the expense of going to buy one of these. You can buy foam heads or lambswool heads, be better, that you can fit onto your drill, and they actually do work. So here we go. Just to emphasise at this point, you just have to guide the polish. You do not have to press down hard on it, just guide it. Have the surface damp so that it doesn't burn off the polish straight away. You can go, if you want to get a really superb finish, you can go on a finer rubbing compound. You can go to G10. That's really good, fine, and will bring the shine back. But by now, before it dries, wipe off the excess polish, and there we are. We've got a good a good lustre and a good shine back now. As I said, the original repair was about here. We cannot see it at all. That's how you actually do a gel coat repair, so you can actually hide it. But it's vital to emphasise you need to go through the different stages we have shown in these videos. Don't try and shortcut it. You can sail the boat in between times, and it's actually, you know, on a good day like we've been having this weather recently, you could do the whole operation in one day, or you could actually just do it 3 different visits to the sailing club, sail the boat, come ashore, dry it, do the next stage. Hope that's been real interest to you and real help. If you need any more guidance, please get in touch with us. If you need to be able to find materials, we'll be gladly able to help you there. We will go through and do some more videos of other jobs, so please stay tuned for those. But please stay safe and enjoy your sailing when we get the opportunity. If you would like to know more about actually doing work on the boat at home, and you would like to have a go, we also have got a little companion booklet on GRP repairing that covers everything I've just actually talked about and more. It's laminated, it's small, you can have it beside you when you're trying to do work at home. We can easily mail order it. It's £7.95 plus postage and packing, and hopefully you'll find it very helpful. It has lots of pictures and photographs in there to show you, to help you guide through it. For those of us that are really keen to have a go themselves and would like to have a bit more knowledge and confidence, we do run one-day boat repair workshop courses. Of course, we can only be able to start these again once this terrible crisis is over, but it's a full-on one-day course, very hands-on. We will take you through every single stage, from glass fibring quite significant damage right through to polishing and hiding the repair right at the very end. I said it's very hands-on. You will do every single stage. It gives you the confidence to pick up tools and coarse sandpaper to prepare the surfaces properly, how to use the right materials and when, and the different stages to go through. £95 for the full day, including lunch and a copy of our booklet. As I said, once this is all over, we can actually run these on a pretty ad hoc basis quickly when's appropriate for yourself. And please have a go yourself. It will give you the confidence to actually repair a boat yourself at home. Please all stay safe, and let's enjoy sailing when we get the chance.